In today's video, today makes day 1 of my 8 days of Diwali, and I'm going to be sharing my recipe for coconut ladoos. If you guys don't know what ladoos are, they're basically a ball. It's a sweet item that's usually made during Hindu religious holidays, and this one has a coconut flavoring. It's almost like a fudge texture on the inside. A lot of people think that making ladoos is very hard and labor intensive, but guys, with my tips, tricks, and simple ingredients, you guys will be able to put this together in no time and make it for Diwali. As I mentioned in my intro video to my 8 days of Diwali, Mother Lakshmi has 8 different forms. And in this first video, we are honoring Adi Lakshmi, the first form of Mother Lakshmi, also known as the primal divya or the light of auspiciousness. Now, if you guys are seeing this awesome outfit that I have on today and want to purchase something just like it, I hope you guys go ahead and check out Lotus Bazaar. I want to thank Kavita for sponsoring the outfits in these next couple of videos that you guys are going to see, so this way I can put these recipes together for you guys. Now, if you're interested in purchasing something like this, I'm going to leave their Instagram handle right here, and I'm also going to leave their phone number as well as their other contact information and address in the description box below my video. All you have to do is click on the drop-down menu below my video and you'll be able to see everything right there as soon as you click on it. And again, guys, support a small business. Go ahead and buy an outfit. There's great prices, there's great quality products for men, women, and kids. To make these coconut ladoos, the first thing that I'm going to do is heat up some ghee in a heavy bottom pot. So I'm going in with a couple tablespoons of ghee. If you wanted to use unsalted butter, feel free to use that as well. And you're going to let it melt on a medium-high heat. Once it's fully melted, you're going to go in with your desiccated coconut. Now this is coconut that has been dried and it is unsweetened, but if you wanted to use fresh coconut or the sweetened coconut flakes, you can use that as well. And you're going to toast this on that heat for just about 5 minutes until it gets a slight golden brown color. You don't want to overcook it because this can burn very quickly. And once your coconut and the ghee have had a chance to cook up together for about 5 or 6 minutes and it starts to get a little bit golden brown, it is time to go in with some evaporated milk. If you did not want to use evaporated milk, you could also use whole milk, or you can even use some heavy cream. And you're going to stir this around for a couple of minutes until that milk or whatever liquid that you add in starts to dry up a little bit. And once that milk dries up a little bit, you are going to go in with all of your sugar. Now, sugar you can go in with to taste, but of course, I'll leave my ingredients and proper measurements in the description box below this video. All you need to do is click right below the video, a drop-down menu will appear, and all of the ingredients and measurements will be there. You're going to continue stirring this until the sugar is fully dissolved, and if the sugar makes this a little bit wet, you're going to let it evaporate just a little bit too. After you add in all of your sugar, you're going to see that the mixture will start to get a little bit wet, and that's because the sugar has melted. At that point, you're going to cook it down a little more until you get to this stage where it is nice and thick, and it is no longer very wet. At this point, you are going to add in some finely ground cardamom, also known as elychee, and you can also go in with a lot of different other spices, but I really like to just use cardamom. And at this point, I'm going to be going in with some milk powder. Now, I'm going in with the milk powder because this is going to help to bind your coconut ladoos and it's going to give them a really nice rich and milky texture. That's exactly what you want when you're biting into these. So I'm going to give this a stir and I'm just going to allow it to cook for about 1 more minute and then it is time to start rolling them into balls. What I like to do before rolling them into balls is empty that entire mixture from the pot into a plate or a bowl. The reason why I do this is because I want it to start cooling down a bit so it's easier for me to roll in my hands. I'm going to let this cool for about 5 minutes and then we can start rolling. So this step that I'm showing you is 100% optional, but it makes for a nice texture on the outside and it makes it look even nicer. So in a plate here, I'm going to be adding in some extra coconut flakes or the desiccated coconut, and I'm going to be sprinkling on finely chopped pistachios, just because pistachio and coconut goes very, very well. And once you get that mixed up together just a little bit, you're going to start to roll your ladoos into balls as you see I'm doing here, and then you're going to dip it in this coconut mixture until they are nice and coated on the outside. Now you can make these ladoos as big or as small as you want. I recommend that if you are making this for a crowd, you make them no bigger than a tablespoon. The reason being is just because you want everybody to get a piece, and this recipe can make a good amount of ladoos, maybe about 30 ladoos depending on how big or small you make them. And that's it. These are your coconut ladoos. What I recommend is you let these sit for at least 30 minutes to an hour before serving. The reason being is you just want that milk powder to have a little bit of time just to soak up any extra liquid or moisture that it may have inside. But after that, it is ready to eat. They're going to be super rich, super milky, and packed full of coconut flavor. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that quick and easy recipe for my coconut ladoos. If you enjoyed that recipe, please give this video a nice big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed yet. Join the Matthew's Guyanese cooking family by clicking the red subscribe button and clicking the bell notification icon so you never miss out on my newest videos. And of course, drop those comments down below. Once again, thank you to Kavita over at Lotus Bazaar for sponsoring this outfit today. If you're interested in purchasing anything like this, or if you're a woman and would like to purchase saris or lehengas or anything like that, their information is in the description box down below, so go ahead and check them out. I'll see you guys again for day 2 of my 8 days of Diwali. Bye everyone.